Thank you for watching KGWN TV. Wyoming News Now starts now.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. Former President Donald Trump and his Republican allies are escalating their attacks on Manhattan's district attorney as a grand jury here weighs whether to indict the former president for his alleged effort to keep an extramarital affair secret by paying hush money to an adult film actress. We'll begin with Garrett Hawk.
On the brink of a possible criminal indictment by a Manhattan grand jury, former President Donald Trump remaining defiant, weighing in overnight on Truth Social.
Our enemies are desperate to stop us because they know that we are the only ones who can stop them.
In a new video, lashing out at Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, now wrapping up his investigation of Mr. Trump's alleged effort to keep an extramarital affair a secret by paying hush money to adult film actress Stormy Daniels.
I'm the only thing standing between the American dream and total anarchy, madness, and chaos.
Grand jurors have heard testimony from former Trump fixer turned fierce Trump critic Michael Cohen, alleging Mr. Trump gave him $130,000 in 2016 to buy Daniels' silence. The former president has denied any wrongdoing. On Monday, a new witness, Cohen's former legal advisor Robert Costello, was asked to testify at the request of Mr. Trump's legal team, blasting Cohen's credibility.
If they want to go after Donald Trump and they have solid evidence, so be it. But Michael Cohen is far from solid evidence.
Cohen's response?
The district attorney has the documentation in order to validate every single statement that I've made.
In Lower Manhattan, law enforcement officials are bracing for possible charges against Mr. Trump, increasing security around the DA's office. Trump's potential Republican presidential rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, taking a dig at Bragg.
That's an example of pursuing a political agenda,
while also taking a veiled shot at the former president.
I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
House Republicans launching an investigation of Bragg's investigation, though Democrats say Congress has no jurisdiction over a local DA.
President Trump announced he was going to run for president again, and suddenly here they go. Now they're coming after him for some alleged bookkeeping error. You've got to be kidding.
After we head to the desk.
Governor Gordon has submitted a disaster declaration request to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Data from the National Weather Service during January and February revealed that Wyoming was under some type of winter weather warning 60% of the time. In his letter to the USDA, the governor noted that the brutally cold winter Wyoming experienced has caused significant distress to the livestock industry. One rancher we spoke with describes an impact that the season like this has had.
Well, we don't have barns enough for them, so they have to be out in the elements. And in some areas, there is a livestock loss, sheep and cattle. It's been that severe, some more than others. I know of some ranchers that couldn't get to their herds for almost 2 months. And so there's a severe loss there.
Sheep and cattle producers are urged to contact their local farm service agency as soon as possible if they need assistance. Test scores and attendance are falling at Larimer County School District 1. In a report released by the district, ACT scores have dropped from a high of 19.8 in 2019 to 18.4 in 2022. The percentage of students proficient or advanced in math and science have fallen as well. Among 10th graders, only 34% of students achieved proficient scores in those subjects last year. That's a 14% drop from the year prior in science and a 3% drop for math students. Attendance is down as well. Daily attendance in elementary schools has been dipping the last 2 years. It now lies at 91.6% after reaching over 96% in the 2019 school year. For high schools, that mark is down almost 7% from 2019, now standing at a little over 86%. As for 2022 high school graduates, just over a third of them are in college or some type of trade school, and just under 2/3 are employed. Small silver lining, though, high school graduate rates are up nearly 3%. The University of Wyoming will receive over $120 million in 2023 as a result of action by the Wyoming State Legislature. This money will be used to complete long-planned construction projects like finishing renovations to War Memorial Stadium's west side stands. It will also help complete construction on a new facility for the school swimming and diving teams, and a new residence hall and a new dining facility. Many UW employees will also receive pay raises. To read more about this money and how it's being used, head on over to WyomingNewsNow.tv.
At the desk for now.
It's a leading cause of unintentional death in the U.S. Every year, millions of calls come into poison control centers. Following an accidental poisoning, many of them happening in young children. Mandy Gaither has more on the dangers and what you need to know to keep your family safe in honor of National Poison Prevention Week. A major Marvel shakeup, an Oscar-winning filmmaker's next project, and everything's everywhere. Joy takes a joyride. David Daniel has details in today's Hollywood Minute.